Quickfire News, I'm Scott Summit, this is 11 Hats Media. OpenAI released a Chat-GPT 5 and they boasted it is safer, faster, and more accurate than ever. At 11 Hats Media, we embrace human imperfection unsullied by artificial intelligence and its soulless digital mind. Of all the things I've said on here, that one actually sounded like it was written by Chat-GPT. I assure you it was not. Artificial intelligence is a great tool and it will likely rule the world one day, but until I'm replaced with an actual AI avatar, I will keep bringing you the fun news Monday through Friday without talking about the one guy all the time. Like and subscribe if you'd like to hear more about what's going on in the world and not just news about that one guy. 2 members of Tonga's parliament were suspended after a fight. First, these guys get to have some fun and throw some fisticuffs, and now they get a 5-day vacation. Depending on how overworked that parliament is, it might turn into the UFC. A 5-day vacation for punching? Sign me up. I'm just kidding. Smoothie King partners with Heinz to launch a ketchup-based smoothie. In general, I'm against extreme punishment for nonviolent crime, but in this case I would be willing to reconsider. Of all the things that you could smoothie, and you pick ketchup. Let's move on. A student in the Netherlands received a 120-day prison sentence after threatening university staff with a samurai sword and a weed-fueled psychosis. The prisons in the Netherlands are pretty nice, so he'll be fine for 120 days thinking about what a naughty boy he's been. A man in Longwood, Florida, leads police on a high-speed chase because he thought they were racing. Maybe he just thought the flashing blue lights were there to encourage him to go faster. The police report said the man was doing 120 in a Honda Civic, which is hard to believe, so maybe they were racing. Maybe this Florida man gets a pass after all. Ghislaine Maxwell will not be allowed to train service dogs at her Texas prison camp. That's odd because I thought she was prosecuted for being really good at training bitches. Ghislaine Maxwell didn't unalive herself, Tracker. Day 8. She's still alive. That was just a joke. Here's a list of all the intelligence agencies that I love and trust to do no wrong. The CIA, Mossad, MI6 in the UK, the DGSE of France, the BND of Germany, the Australian Secret Intelligence Service, the Ministry of State Security from China, the FSB from Russia, the NSA, did I mention Mossad, the FBI? I left off a few, but I think they all do great work. Italy will build the world's longest suspension bridge connecting the mainland to Sicily. If road work in Italy is anything like the US, the project will be done around the year 2100. To me, the bridge looks top-heavy and like it might fall over in one of the most seismically active regions of the Mediterranean. The architects assure the public that's not the case, but they kind of have to say that. It will probably be fine, and I propose to name the Pasta Pathway as a first draft. The star of the HBO series Chimp Crazy was sentenced to prison for faking the deaths of one of her chimps. This loving pet owner only faked the death so the chimp wouldn't be taken away from her. Imagine you have a chimp in a cage in your basement and PETA tries to take it away. Committing a little fraud and perjury is a small price to pay to keep your furry friend around. 11 Hats Media reached out to Tonga the chimp for comment but have not heard back. And a YouTuber tested the Samsung Galaxy Fold 7 by folding and unfolding it 200,000 times. It broke. Happy Friday.